Yes, man. Hot at night, Hot 1079, Fly Guy DC.
My Asia Simone.
And my brother from another mother is in the building. And I might say this is the first time I've ever sat down to really interview you.
Right.
Outside of breaking the record. So first and foremost, welcome. My brother Ralo Fam Goon is in the building.
Wow,
How you
come.
feeling?
I feel amazing.
You look blessed.
I'm with
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Let's start it off like that
I'm
first.
with Fly. I can't thank you enough, bro. I think that it be days where I be finna go on my phone and post Fly and be like, man, I appreciate you for everything you have ever done. Like for real, like him, Derez, Deshaun, like it's a couple of brothers that like been one. No matter what went on, no matter how much bullshit I do a lot
Solid.
of bullshit. And no matter what goes on between him and other people, even with the Lucha and Thor stuff, he still stayed silent. Through it all, Shout has just always been one of the
He definitely
ones.
always
We
talk about you.
appreciate you, bro. Even if it don't seem like nobody don't appreciate you, bro, we show grand gratitude. We talk highly about you behind your back.
That means a lot coming from you. Now we got another special guest with us. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, his name Tay Savage.
Okay, now where's Tay Savage from?
Chicago.
You from Chicago? Okay, now what's the connection here with Fam Goon?
I mean, this my Muslim brother first and foremost. So we just spread Islam, and I just know like when I had started rapping and I just had a small following back then, I used to want niggas to take me to their radio interview. I used to want niggas to look out, do stuff from the kindness of their heart. You understand? Because when I came in, I'm just tossing money around. I'm giving hundreds of thousands of dollars away just to get in the game. And whenever I want to do something, that's the first thing that came on my mind. Oh, I can get some money. I can pay this. I can do this from Ralo. I just wanted to be able to do it genuinely, without no contracts, without nothing, just bring him up here and be able to, because I put him on my project. He on no sounds. But yeah, goddamn, I just wanted to bring him around and, introduce him to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And put his buzz out there and get people to be familiar with him.
Now, one of the things I always notice, no matter what on the internet, it don't even matter. It doesn't matter if we know you or not. We always see you like giving back, putting your people on, like saying, "I'm gonna buy everybody watches, cars, whatever." You bring everybody with you. Like, where did you get that spirit from?
I think that just came from God Himself. But I think that I just, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't lie, I don't steal, I don't cheat, I don't do none of the type of things. I think that's my high.
You said you don't cheat?
Nah, I don't cheat.
Okay.
I just make sure.
I never knew that.
Yeah, nah, you just gotta let them know. They either don't deal with it or they ain't. Cheating is doing it behind their back.
Oh, so you're just telling me.
So you're open with it.
I'm very open. Except what you see is what you get.
Okay, understood.
So I ain't abusive in that manner. I make sure I handle the business in the right way. But however, I just get a high out of doing for my people, like helping my people because I needed help. You know what I mean? Nobody one damn help me. So sometimes it don't even hurt a person to help. But like let's just say if I ask I got for 100,000 right now.
You gonna get it.
But if it's hurting you, I won't want you to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see the relationship that I have, if it's hurting me, then you might get 50. You'll still get some of that 100.
Right.
But because I know if it was reciprocated and I asked you, it's no questions asked.
Right. But I just think that we should all help each other whenever we can. And it's a lot of niggas that blocking blessings, but they just don't know when they block another person's blessing, they blocking their own blessing. You know what I mean? And some people get in certain positions in life. Well, they don't need. You know what I'm saying? They don't need me. They don't need Fly. They don't need us. And if we need them, and shit, it ain't beneficial to them. You know what I mean? So I just like to stay grounded. I like to be able to keep pushing. And that's just what I get. I get a kick out of that shit. I like being able. When I was a kid, I used to always build clubhouses in back of my mama's house. I go get tires. I go get whatever wood I possibly could. Whatever I can get to build me a clubhouse.
You're the only kid?
Hell no. I'm the youngest of them all.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I just like the building. I think that come from me I just like to see shit come from nothing to something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I like to look at it. I was a part of that. It's just
Now I know we talk often, but when you got out
Right.
and all the way till now,
Right.
like how's Rallo's mental? Like fuck what the camera see,
Right.
forget what the light see, forget what the people see on social media. Like
Like
how's your mental?
I think I'm fucked up mentally. You see what I mean? I think that like I deal with it in a manner that it makes me feel better. Like I like for example, like I know a motherfucker don't want me to win,
Mm-hmm.
or I know they want me to be some shit that I ain't, or they want me to be. They just want a nigga to fail, and I
Mhm.
know that a lot of people run into them type of people in their life. Like, damn, why you want me? Like, I ain't even did that to you. Like, why the hell you want me to suffer? And I think that I deal with it mentally throughout just prospering. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Or like, if you feel like I gotta go down this street to get to the destination, I go around. But as long as I get to the destination or something, and when I get to the destination, mentally, I pick at you about it. I'm still here. I won, bitch. You smell me? So like, I think in my mental state of mind, outside of being 100% grateful for being here, being free, for being able to, have access to my freedom. But I just know, like, since I've been away, like, the devil been out here working. You
Mhm.
smell me? And when he had godly men out here fighting, it was hard for him to be prosperous over us as people. And I get out, and he been very prosperous. He been able to turn a lot of people against each other.
Mhm.
He been able to put some shit inside of households and remove fathers from households. He been able to come in between relationships and shit like that. And he formed a massive army against, good people. You smell me? And a lot of the people that he got in his army are old friends of ours. You know what I'm saying? Some of them still our friends, you know what I'm saying? But they don't even be knowing who they working for. You know what I mean? They don't know that, the destruction that we put within our community is only satisfying the devil. It ain't satisfying our Lord. You smell me? And I don't give a damn what you believe in or what religion you choose. It's still a God. You smell me? It's still a higher power that we all have to submit to. And we all got to answer to, and we all must return to. All of us gonna die. And, while we on this earth or while we got this breath in us, it's important for us to be able to identify who we working for and what army we on or what team we on. And regardless of all the bullshit, no matter what you do, no matter what she do or what I do, we have to understand that it's still another mission out here. And the mission is to please our Lord.
So, what are some of the ways that you work on strengthening your mental health? Because if you're not in a great space mentally right now, like what do you do to be able to still wake up every day, move as Ralo, just make your day better?
Do you believe in therapy?
I mean, just honestly, bro, I went to the feds and I took so many fucking classes. I took every class you can possibly think of to get out because if you don't do no classes, you don't get no good time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just know that the most important thing that we don't know systematically is that they program us and we work up at the same time. We go to breakfast, we go to lunch at the same time. We go to certain places, but that structure is what needed. Remember, so the help my mental, I still utilize that same structure. I wake up in the morning, I piss, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I wash my hands, I pray. After I pray, I work out. After I work out, I tend to whatever I got to do on my list. I get my kids out of the school bus, and then I go get into the streets. Not saying I get in the illegal streets
Mm-hmm.
because I just go and get there.
Got it.
But, that's what I do. I utilize that in order to strengthen my mental. I keep the structure. No matter what, I make sure I do these things. Like no matter what, I make sure I send my baby mama some money for my kids. Or no matter what, I gotta pay the bills. I use all of those same things to continue to, exercise my mental.
Now, I ask you, do you believe in therapy?
That therapy shit don't be working for me.
Okay. And what makes you say that?
I mean,
From your personal experience.
I think that whenever you utilize therapy, it helps certain people. Don't get me wrong, it helps a lot of people. But I think when you structuring your life, I think that's the best therapy. No matter what, make sure you work out. No matter what, make sure you come home at a certain time. No matter what, make sure you take care of your kids. No matter what, I think that's the best therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? I utilize that as my therapy. I ain't really had a therapist, but like I had them in jail, of course. Every motherfucking compound got 1,000 therapists. But that's my therapy. To
Now,
me, I mean, I on the other side of things, I mean, I shot people when I was a kid, and they made me go to therapy and shit
mhm,
like that. I took Ritalin. I was doing a delinquent services countless of years. I took every program. So yeah, I took a lot of damn therapists because I've been to jail 1,000 times,
mhm.
juvenile to Rice Street, from prison to federal prisons and stuff like that. So like, I got burnt out on that damn therapy.
I think a lot of the times, like I have only been to therapy twice. And I'm not gonna say it did or didn't work because I think you have to go through it. You have to give it some time to like settle in. They have to get to know you first before they can give you a solution to whatever issues you may have. But is there somebody that you can talk to about everything? Like that one person that you feel is like your safe haven, like you can open up and just tell them whatever and you still feel safe. Like, man, that was therapy. Like I needed to talk to you. Thank you for talking to me.
I think that us as artists always utilize a microphone. That's who I talk to. So a lot of people may think that I'm saying fucked up shit on these records, but I actually just venting. Like chosen, I had songs with Lil Baby,
Mhm.
Dirk, all the biggest artists in the world, and I never charted. You know what I mean? But some kind of way, I dropped some songs out the blue, and I finally charted without even trying. You smell me?
Mhm.
I don't give a, like people like, oh, he went at the top of the charts. I don't give a damn as long as I was on it.
Mhm.
I was never on it before, so and that just came from me being able to vent through this microphone. You smell me? Last time I went vent, to tell me you need to do this, or Scooter tell me, or a little bit some everybody tell me what I need to do. So I was rapping for the, to get a hit. No, I don't know how to. I just was just doing me. Like I actually proposed to my girl. That's how I got to love yours.
Mhm.
I
Speaking of
actually
that, that is probably my favorite song on that project.
I appreciate it. So like I just did that out of therapy. You smell me? And she stayed down with me while I was incarcerated. I highly appreciate her. I didn't expect that. I mean, I didn't expect her to do no lame shit, but I just
But she rolled till the wheels fell off. She was
yeah,
there.
I wasn't thinking I was gonna ever get out. So I was like, shit. I wasn't even no matter how much I love her, no matter how much she loved me, I wouldn't ask a person to do that. Like if I gotta do 30 years in prison, I wouldn't even ask a person to do that time on me. You smell me? I would let a person, I would beg a person, "Hey, please go ahead and enjoy your life." You smell me? I don't want to hold a person up for a 30 ball. That's just asking for too damn much to me.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, birthday
Right,
just passed.
right. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy belated.
Thank
So
you.
first and foremost, happy belated. Um, but how did it feel?
Man,
Like out birthday.
I worked my whole birthday. You smell
Mhm.
me? The twins had surgery today. And when I dropped my project, everybody in the comments, I really honestly didn't know it was going I ain't know people like it that they liked it. I just was just dropping it just because of me. And, they was just like, we need these video, we need this video, we need this video. And the twins had to have surgery today, so I was like, shit, I know they're gonna have their little foop on,
Mhm.
whatever the faja, whatever the hell they call it. And I was like, shit, they ain't gonna be able to shoot no video. So I was like, shit, fuck it. On my birthday, I made sure I finished up the video. You smell me? So it was all about work to me, and of course, I'm just grateful I was able to wake up not in a cell.
Mhm.
Nigga been waking up in a cell for so many years, man, and I'm just grateful to be free. So it really ain't too much I can ask for because I'm fully satisfied. I'm fully grateful and appreciative for just being free.
I know you talked about your girl holding you down.
Right.
On top of that, was it P that paid for the lawyer?
I
And then it was
mean,
Baby who gave you 50.
so what happened was, and we kind of left a person out. His name is the nigga name is the Blue Ivy
I know you're talking about.
Tread.
Yeah, yeah. On
Tread. So what
Out of
Trev
West
was
End.
doing, Trev, like he a massive fan of mine, and he a massive supporter of mine, and he fought with me on he messed with me on a standpoint of real estate because I was so young with so much real estate, and he just admired it. And what he was doing, he called P and he was like, "Hey P, you come up with 50,000, little baby, you come up with 50,000." And he was gonna come up with 50,000 to pay Drew Finley, but I already had done paid like 4 lawyers before then. You smell me? I already had paid Ash Joshi. I already had paid Brian Steele. I already had paid
Whew.
um Don Samuel. So I was already like 300,000 in the hole. It just Drew, they thought he can do some kind of magic type shit, some type of magic. So they wanted him on that. So I had went on ahead and paid it because I wasn't able to, call too many people.
Mhm.
You know, that when P had took off. You know what I'm saying? That's when Lil Baby took off and all these different people. So it was like harder to get in contact with them
Mhm.
than when I was out because I ain't had no phone at certain places. But by the time I paid the lawyers and stuff, I was like, man, nigga, I paid Drew. Y'all made me spend $150,000 of my money. Y'all need to give me my money back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't said like that, but they
That's how you
knew.
been feeling.
They
Yeah.
knew. Like they smart. They
Yeah.
like, nigga, okay, we gonna handle the business. So
Yeah.
so, Lil Baby, he ain't ever did no lying shit. He always been on like on that type of time. Even though we have our disagreements, because as brothers, shit, we
You
argue
disagree,
or
yeah.
whatever, and I get mad, and he get the hell out of the way, or you know what I'm saying. So like. He ain't never did nothing like he always stood on business when it came to that.
Now, what is your take on just Atlanta culture, Atlanta music right now? You got a lot of people getting locked up. There's a lot of things going on. People don't agree with everybody else. You got people passing away. Like, what is your take on the aspect and the landscape of Atlanta in the music industry right now? Because
I
they say
think
we're
that
losing it.
I think that it's just like any empire, man. It's just rise and it falls.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And a lot of us in position to keep it up. And it don't harm the person itself in trying to keep it up or losing it because some of the dudes that's in position, they don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't trying to save it. So even if they had the Holy Spirits and they ain't willing to utilize it to cure the blind and make the deaf hear and stuff like that. They rather just get the fuck out of the way. You know what I mean? And keep whatever they have gotten. You know what I mean? And I think that these are the people that we need. Man, it takes more than Ralo to save the city. It seems like I'm the only nigga preaching this. Hey, let's get together, shit. Let's get together, shit. Which is what I've been on, of course. But it ain't too many people. It ain't too many kings amongst these villages that's willing to, put all this bullshit apart.
And why do you think that though?
I think it come with pride. I think
Mhm.
it come with people getting like can't like once we become these public figures. Just say Ralo himself. They made me out this hood hero nigga. I just was doing it because that's what I like doing. I sold dope and I had trap houses and I planned on taking care of my niggas for the rest of their life and they needed somewhere to go. They had kids, they had girlfriends and you know they needed somewhere to go. So I ain't buy these apartments on no shit like everybody gonna look at me as because I wasn't famous at that time. I wasn't popular. Like I needed this shit because these niggas got kids running all around my goddamn house. We had a mansion over there off Cascade, off Loch Lamont, with a lake in the back of it or whatnot. And the kids was just running around the house and shit. I was like, man, I gotta go buy some apartments so these niggas can contain their little families. Their girlfriend was niggas was fucking each other girlfriends, stuff like that. So
Lord.
I bought it on that. Like I know we need somewhere to live for the rest of our life. And I go back to say that because these people, he bought a neighborhood, he brought all that's true and all that's cool and all, but that wasn't my intention. Like my intention wasn't to get no crown from it. So what I'm saying is these people will create us an identity that we didn't even create for ourselves. So once this identity is created, we don't want to go outside of it. We be like, okay, I'm the realest nigga and I don't mess with such and such and I ain't going back on what I said. As soon as you do something that they don't qualify to be good, you regret it. You smell me? You be like, damn, I should never did that. So now I'm gonna stay in this little bubble forever, and I'm not. We got to come out of that bubble. That's the only way we're gonna be able to help each other.
I know you talked about, at one point you were saying like I don't want to be the one rapping at 40, 50 years old. Like I
Right.
want to bring my people up with me. Like why is that so important?
Because, you know, in my religion, just like other people in churches, they listen to their pastor. In my religion, it's a lot of differentiations of that music is like we aren't supposed to do music. You know what I mean? So when I said it, everybody looking at me like, okay, he talking about boots, them out, but in actuality, like this shit is evil. It ain't like I'm making R&B records. Like we got real music. I'm rapping about dog food and you know, and a nigga walking up on me in prison telling me, bro, you the reason why I got all this money. I'm the reason you got 20 years. Like
Oh.
so like even it just become evil. You smell me? So I just when I die, it's people that probably still listen to me, and I'm probably still guiding them people in the wrong direction. What about the Ralo that was out shit, pop shit? I can't stop shit. Ralo F12 or the Ralo Mr. Dog Food. That's my identity. You know what I mean? So I don't want to keep living like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I hope the Lord, when I'm 40 years old, that I ain't still on that type of time. You know what I mean?
So do you think so two-part question. Does that take a toll on your mental? Like being locked up and hearing all that and still, I mean, I know you get it all the time, even when I be with your ass. Like people coming up to you saying stuff like that. Like, has that took a toll on your mental yet?
I think I think that's why I put out my book because
We're gonna talk about that.
nah, because me saying this right now or a nigga walking up on me saying whatever they saying or whatnot, they gotta understand where the hell it came from. You smell me? Like I don't be wanting. Of course, that mess with me today. Of course, it mess with me. But it ain't like I could just tell this one person like, okay, this is what happened. This is why going on. Is I want you to see the end results of this. You smell me? The book might start off a dude probably looking like they're gonna be gay for the rest of their life, and at the end, he was never gay. He was a killer. You smell me? So it don't matter how the book started. It's about how it end, of course. So like, I don't want people. I be wanting people to know, like, okay, I did that, and at that time, I was doing that, and I ain't think I was gonna ever stop doing that. But I have stopped doing that, and this is what I'm on. You smell me? That's what I'm on.
So the second part to that question, when do you think you're gonna change the mentality of what everybody else thinks? Is that process starting now? Like
I
when do
don't,
you think that will actually happen?
don't get me wrong. Still though, Fly, I'm still fucked up in the head too. I ain't got it all the way together. Like I be wanting to spaz out, crash out, punch, fight, bite. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not sitting across this table saying that I got it all the way together. I'm still like trying to figure that shit out myself. You smell me? Like I'm still trying my best to keep myself out of that. You smell me? So like, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna change that mentality.
Is there a moment though?
But I ain't selling no more dope.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah,
of course,
I ain't selling.
yeah.
I couldn't leave that alone.
When you talk about bringing everybody back together and keeping people together, is there a moment that we can get where you and Boosie can just sit down and get back on the same page?
We have sat down. It just wasn't in it wasn't no and I wanted him to say it, and of course he said it. Cause if I would have said it, he Clout said, Ralo doing this for the internet and stuff like that. And I pulled up on him. It probably wasn't the way that we supposed to pulled up on each other. It wasn't like, hey, well, let's meet or nothing.
Yeah.
He wasn't expecting it. But however, we did sit down. You know what I'm saying? And I think he have had a massive change in heart within all this because he had openly said that he was gonna do the show for Big Meech, although it got canceled or whatnot like that. I think he have had a change of heart in reference to all that type of stuff. I think he have grown out of that.
So at first it started off like intense, and then y'all got to understanding.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's good. I think that's something the city needs to know and see.
I ain't want them to see that part because I don't want nobody else doing that.
Yeah.
Ain't good. it ended good.
Well, not that part. I wasn't saying like the initial, but just seeing that y'all are actually, at least cordial.
Yeah, I mean, flowers don't post that type of stuff. Like
Yeah.
they just want me. They posted me and him go on the edit every day on the internet.
Yeah.
But now I ain't gonna. People don't like to see good shit. People like to see bad shit.
Now, something that I find myself, and I know I've talked to you about this before years ago, but something I find myself having issues with in the industry is juggling relationships when people are going
Get it?
at it, yeah, against each other. And I found a way to cope with it and to juggle, but how do you juggle it? Because you're more in tune with it and inside of it than I am.
I mean, you do a good job at it. I down there got to fight with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, behind closed doors, we still human being, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to tell the rappers that we ain't just rappers, bro. That like, bro, we can fight. You smell me? Or we can do this and that. Cause I done been around with this artist talking bad about this artist. I went around this artist and this. It been times where I used to be with Thug and Future. They hated each other at the time. And then when they was testing me like, you gonna choose sides? I ain't even gonna. I can't.
That's the part that gets me like that shit gives me chills because it's like I ain't ever had that yet, but I wouldn't know what to do in that position. Like if I was to get a text from, and it doesn't matter who it is, two artists that are going at it, and both of them are like, "Hey, you gotta choose." Like I wouldn't know what the fuck to do, even though I know like I'm tight with both sides equally, but I wouldn't know what to do.
You stand on business. I mean, tell them nigga. The nigga that text my phone, I meant the person, the human being, or whoever that text my phone, that I'm liable to pull up and punch your ass out. You smell me? Like, ain't nobody really ever, they'll throw salt on each other. You know what I'm saying? I get the drift, but they ain't nobody ever, you know what I'm saying? I done seen where that shit like going through some shit with a nigga and this girl. And they like, wrong, and you see him beating on this girl, you try to break it up and she run with him. You know, I got shot like that one time. And, I don't get in nobody business.
But the worst part is when they come back together and they cool again.
Yeah,
and
that's what I said
now,
about. That's what I said about the previous situation. Like, what the hell, y'all cool, y'all. I know how to do that again.
Right.
Learn from your mistakes.
Now, what has been overall your whole life? You're very positive, but obviously you've been through a lot. What has been your biggest challenge in life?
Shit. My biggest challenge in life is not selling drugs, selling dope. I'm so used to calculating that as my income or calculating that as the way and the means to feed my people. You know what I mean? So now we all gotta wait this shit out until this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta live productively, or we gotta wait on me to get done with a certain project in order to pull some equity out of it. And then when we get to the table of equity, we gotta make sure our credit score right, or the debt to income ratio right, and just the patience of dealing with that. Like, I'm used to wanting to go buy me 10 bricks.
Fast money.
and being able to make, even if I don't sell them tomorrow, I start selling some of it. You get what I'm saying? Or going to go buy me 500 pounds. Even if I don't sell them tomorrow, I sell some of it. I'm able to get some of my income back. You get what I'm saying?
Instantly, yeah.
Quick.
Now, yeah, I've been waiting 8 months for me to get a permit from the city of Atlanta just to start building. Then when I start building, I gotta go through all this with the contractor, some scamming me, taking my money. Gotta deal with the niggas at Walmart Home Depot trying to take my money, and electricians. And so it's just, that's the biggest challenge, when I know for a fact, instead of me spending $1 million on a property, I can go buy me $1 million load and be able to produce some income and have some people around me satisfied. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta watch a nigga starve.
Teaching you patience, though.
That's hard. Real hard. That's the hardest thing I ever had to do.
Learn patience, or
that type,
the
that
other
money,
type of
the
patience,
money,
the money aspect of things.
the money,
the
patience.
fast money.
I ain't used to that. I know how to sell some dope. It's real easy. Like it's real easy. Like, it's so easy. Like it's so fucking easy. That's the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
Now let's switch topics. Book.
Book,
I never, and I met you years ago.
right?
Like I never ever even imagined
A
you
book,
would even take the route of something like this.
right?
Why?
I think that I was in jail and I was listening to. I mean, I used to talk to this dude named David Weaver. Good dude, man. Outstanding dude, man. He was teaching me the game on a lot of different levels. Like, he was a previous pimp back in the days, and he went field or not. And, he was able to get out of jail and things of that matter. And he started selling books. And Broken Crayons was one of his first books that he did. I don't know if it was his first book. I know that was one of his books that he did or whatnot. And he was like, Ralo, you might not be able to sell 1,000,000 records, but you can sell 1,000,000 books easy. And I started just reading shit and just looking into stuff like that. And an album might get old and might not even might get looked over, but books sell a lot of books. And not only that, I used to wonder why the hell El Chapo did what he did. And, coming from a drug lord mentality and coming from you know loads of drugs, why the hell he get caught like that? And his honest answer is he want his story to get out the right way. So while I'm on earth, I just want my story to be written the right way. I want to be able to get into family like yourself and tell my story the right way. You smell me? I love The Power to the most. That was my favorite show I ever looked at outside of Narcos. But I like the way 50 did Power. You smell me? And I wanted to be able to do my own power. You smell me?
Mm.
So would you make your book a series?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that the best way to do that to keep it authentic was to put the book out first. So whoever you got dealing with your film, they can't do too much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They can't do too much.
Because it's already written.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
ma'am.
so what's so special about this book? Like, why should everybody go get this book?
I
Who is
think.
this book appealing to?
I mean, I think the most important part about this book is that the author just don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna speak the truth about Atlanta, the music industry, the beginning of this, the beginning of the YSLs, the beginning of what it was before that rock crew, the battles that we went through with each other. I think that the core of the seed that was planted within the big people that we see today, that
Mhm.
we recognize. You dealing with a nigga that, that's truthful, that's honest. And he ain't gonna give you no false narrative to to um to benefit himself.
Now we walk into your house. There's a bookshelf.
Right.
What are the top 3 books outside it? We already know yours is one. Give me 2 other books that you would suggest that somebody read.
The Quran and I like the Malcolm X.
I wasn't
Malcolm X
expecting
one
you
of
to say
my
that.
biggest inspirations.
That's your biggest inspiration.
One of them,
Who else?
Prophet Muhammad. Read about him a lot and his companions and how they was rocking and we got to understand that we was created to help each other. We weren't created to be independent of one another. And I think that with credit scores and different households, we done started just want to be self sufficient of ourselves. Like we feel like we don't need the next man, we don't need the next person, and even our girls that's God created Eve from Adam rib cage. We read that in the Bible, we can read that in the Torah or the Quran. They all say the same thing. And she was here to comfort him. You know what I mean? So we have to understand that we all need each other.
Touched on the Bible, but you highly suggest everybody read the Quran. So did you read the Bible before
I was Christian all
or
my life.
all your life? And then
Ma'am.
okay, so talk about that transition because I know a lot of people are still trying to figure it out. Some people feel like the things that are in the Bible may not always make the most sense or, how did
Now,
you choose Muslim?
what we gotta understand is that the Bible is real. The revelation is real. Like it people are start to think like he a Muslim or he biased towards the Bible, but we believe in that was the first revelation received, remember, from our Lord. And then the Torah, nah, it's put like that was the second revelation. We believe the Torah came first, Moses and stuff like that. And then we believe that the Bible came second, right? So we believe that after the Bible came, all the Jews supposed to became up under Jesus. Like everybody's supposed to follow him. And then afterwards, we believe that after the Prophet Muhammad came, they're supposed to follow him. But it's way more people that we haven't discussed here that take like Noah. You got Abraham, Ishmael, Jacob. You got a lot of different people that we haven't announced, and I don't want to not announce them. But from my benefits or from my experience within this life, I'm a 90s baby and going to jail and stuff like that, it really helped a lot of people like becoming Muslim. I know a lot of people be like, oh, a lot of them dudes don't do nothing but join Islam because they scared and stuff. I ain't ever been scared or nothing like that. I really die for
You
it. So
know.
like I wasn't one of them, of course, but they be like Islam saving them, Muslim saving them niggas. And I just react off like save me. Saved me from other things. It might not have been in that aspect, but it saved me from countless of other things. And I seen the black men get together and pray. I never seen that ever. And when I was blood, I ain't never seen the Crips do it. I ain't never see too many people do it. Just sit down and worship God. Like that shit was outstanding. Like I was like, whoa, this is cool. I like the way they prayed.
The unity.
I like the brotherhood of it.
Now, I know you said when you was
Right.
blood or whatever the case may
Right.
be, and I know I'm not in that life.
Right.
Never been in that life. Don't even
Right.
want to be in that life. But I know there's a perception that in order to be removed from that life, things have to happen.
That shit ain't true.
Okay, cool.
That shit ain't true. You
Okay.
think that shit? If I wanted to be another gang today, I could do it.
Okay.
That probably supposed to be like that, but that ain't really happening. All these niggas will be dead around this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't really happening. That's just false.
Okay.
They probably saying, "Oh, don't even get mad because I'm just telling the truth." Yeah, I ain't never seen it happen. That's rare. Like that's like history. He want to be this no more. He got smoked. You don't hear that.
So to take it back, because I know you talk about helping and bridging the gap of everybody needing help and everybody coming together. What would it take to get this city on one accord, in your opinion?
They gonna have to get out their pride. They gonna have to forgive one another. We're gonna have to like think of the lamest shit a nigga did to us and just have to go forgive them for it. Or the lamest stuff we ever seen them do to another person and forgive them for it. That's what we gotta do. Whatever the worst thing a person ever did to you, you gotta be willing to forgive that person.
So if there's anybody in the city, and it doesn't matter who it is, it can be an artist, it can be, I mean, just anybody. Is there any collective group of people that you think can get the city on one accord?
Mm-hmm. We need Lil Baby and Gunna together.
Yeah.
We need Thug and Gunna. We need
Mhm.
we need all of us together. We need Quando, Rondo, and Dirt together. We need that type of.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just don't think that they willing to do that. But that's what we need in order to cure the disease and knock out the cancer that's within. Cause niggas keep dying,
Mm-hmm.
and every time another person die, ain't no more forgiveness coming. Cause niggas son gonna be like, oh, he killed my dad,
Mm-hmm.
or like we really need that. That's the only cure because people feeling like they man got smoked over these people, and I'll say Ralo, listen, come over there playing, we gonna smoke your ass defensively. But I ain't trying to offend nobody.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
No, I know. And
But
I'm not asking that to get clout. Like, I've never been a
right,
clout driven type nigga.
right.
Um, but so do you think any of that will ever happen though? Like in this lifetime that we're living?
They know that need to happen. But baby, know that need to happen in order for us to get prosperity within our city.
So the star would be with Wham and Gunna. You think that'll trickle
First.
down to everybody else?
Not even just them first. I think
I mean,
because
let's take it back. Even if it's Jeezy and Gucci, like
that don't matter no more. We need
Mm,
the person that they feel that got offended or suffered throughout this was Thug.
mm-hmm,
We need Thug and Ghana together, and
mm,
then we need all the rest of the bros. You smell me like not just them.
yeah,
Any dudes that have spilled blood on each other's. We
yeah.
need them to come forgive each other.
Is there one person who can make that happen?
Hell nah, cause they gonna feel like we weak. You know what I mean? That's what the Muslim here to do. We're supposed to enjoy the good and forbid the wrong. You know what I mean? Like these brothers. That's why I say read about these brothers. The Ali, the Uthmans, the Abu Bakrs. These people that I read about. These people, family was killing each other, and they forgave each other. And they came together in unison and brothering amongst each other. You know what I mean? That I never seen that.
So I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. There's two people that I thought could make it happen. You are one of those people that I think can make it happen.
I don't think I can
And
make it happen.
Trouble was the other person that I thought can make it happen.
I think that Trouble Dead and Ralo, they done got down went all the way against me. Like hell nah, like they don't feel like they feel like I'm on some weak shit if I do that. You know what I mean? They don't feel the scrum. They feel like they'll be weak. They'll feel like it. They having so much paper, like niggas having so much money, like they feel like
Nothing matters.
I don't gotta do that. That's a bad thing to have. Cause you ain't gonna be able to humble yourself down to that. And we need that. And they gonna clown me and they can say what they wanna say, but I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you what's right. And that's what we need.
Now, have you talked to Lucci since he been out?
Of course.
I mean, I know that, but for the people,
But I don't post it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they gonna
Same
say
thing
you
with me.
clout chasing. They gonna say you doing this lame ass shit. So I know how I feel to do a long time in jail.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And that was his first time, you know what I mean? And it's important for you to go get family time. So I don't want to be the one posting him with Ralo or trying to get a song with him due to the fact he hot right now. I want him to enjoy his family. I catch him.
Did I
I
not
catch
say that? Did I not say
He
that?
did. He did.
I catch him on the rebound. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody.
When the
I
high
could
come
have.
down,
I could have rolled up there to that prison.
Mhm.
And
But what?
who the fuck was gonna stop me?
It's the same thing.
I can go wherever. I could have walked in the bank. Who the hell gonna stop me from walking in the bank to
Yeah,
go hug
nah,
him?
I got asked those same questions, and I'm glad you saying that because those are my same responses, even for Thug. Like I was in Miami with Thug. Like I got videos, but you'll never see me post it
Right.
because I'm not that clout driven. Like I got phone conversations with Luke,
Right.
and it's like that's just not me. But a lot of people don't understand it.
Oh man, that shit be weird though.
Mhm.
It make you feel like I seen a nigga right on my comment. I had just got on the phone with. I had just got done communicating with Luke. It's like I ain't seen Lucha with it. Something ain't right. God damn, what you want me to post me in his conversation? Like what the hell? Like
I did like that clip that y'all that it was posted where you were basically saying like the kids need school clothes. You know, you were like
Right.
after what 5,
After
6
that-
years.
After that, get what? I ain't posting no more conversation with me and
Mhm.
Lucha because I can't even buy nigga kids some
School
schools. Like what the
clothes.
hell? Like you clout says I can't say long lived. I can't say shit. Like I can't go feed the homeless or nothing. You Ralo doing I'm like this is motivational purposes only, bitch. You need to go do this. Like what the hell? Like what? This is crazy. I don't understand that part.
Now let's talk Chosen.
Right.
Just dropped, and this is a what are you calling this? Is this
Album?
just a project? Is it a tape? Is it a
So
what is this for you?
I just knew that I didn't know it was gonna go as well as it
Mhm.
did, but I just knew that the book itself needed a driver. You know what I mean? And my highest platform that I got within the entertainment business is music. So I dropped the EP to support the
Okay.
actual book. You know what I'm saying? So we can drive this book wherever we need to drive. We drove in the hill. You know what I mean? So like it was just one of them things that I utilized to and I didn't even know it was gonna go. But of course I vented throughout my whole project and I put my bros on and trying to help them because when I was signed to a major label, you know, they don't really support up and coming artists
Mhm.
being as features on the album. So you have to really book. Just
Yeah.
remember, so now I'm back independent. I'm able to, you know, drop what I want to drop, how I want to drop, when I want to drop. You smell
Mhm.
me? So that was important to me. Like independence is freedom.
So Tay, how does it feel just to have somebody of this statue take you under their wing and show you the ropes? Because in this game, and I done seen them all come. Ain't nobody taking a nigga under their wing until that young nigga
It's
is
popping,
lit
popping.
and
Yeah.
popping. And like I said, like I done seen them all come. So how does that feel to have somebody like Ralo take you under their wing?
It's a real blessing. Real blessing, cause I know how it be. I know like people don't be trying to help you. He know where we from. He know like we from where he from, like trenches. So we same thing he trying to do for his people, we trying to do for our people. But he
Good.
see that, so he definitely
Keep it going.
yeah, for sure. And you know, I'm gonna do the same thing when it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best thing that you learned from him?
Man, he a genius. He a genius.
He ain't always used to be like this. He ain't always used to smart as hell now.
It be stuff he don't even talk about. You feel me? Stuff that he got going on that he don't even talk about. I learned about real estate from him. I learned about the dean, like so much stuff. Like saying
Now, how is everything for you back home in Chicago?
it's going on in Chicago. We just trying to get out of that. We trying nah, for real though.
So you still live there,
Yeah.
but you trying to come here, like relocate? If you had to relocate
Inshallah,
right
yeah,
now,
I would.
Okay.
I would. Yeah, we trying to figure it out.
Chicago.
Yeah. Now, the record that y'all got on the EP, um, what was that process like in the studio?
It was crazy to really be there with him for one, and how he worked. Saying he went in there and did his verse first, hook something first, and I went. He like, all right, now you go in that one. So now I went another one. He already started the song. I'm like, playing. He like, all right, hurry up, because you got to go in that one. Like, damn.
You got to keep up.
Yeah, so I learned that from him too, though. I be doing the same thing now. Like, what you doing?
Look what you started.
Straight up.
How would you describe your sound?
It's different. It's different. He kind of came like into my world with that one. I tried to type it.
He's like, find your own.
Yeah,
That's
he kinda
good.
Came to
That's good because I mean, it can only be one Ralo. You
Yeah.
know, so you find your own identity. I think that's important.
yeah.
Now, I know the EP is driving the book, but what's so special about this EP? And I mean, me personally, I can tell you what's special about it to me, but I want the people to hear from you because, like I said, like Love Yours. I hit you. I ain't even tell you that I was breaking it. I broke it on my show, sent you the video.
Right.
Like, but it's like that one. It's some shit I've never heard from you before.
Right.
Like you're in a pocket right there, and it takes me back to what I asked you earlier. Like, how can you change the perception of what everybody know, the fuck 12, the ox shit, pop shit, like how you can change that perception. And I think that record and what blew on it and what it sounds like and the feeling that you get from it, I think that's a lane for you that can start to change that.
So on April the 5th, what I decided to do, because Blue and myself, we supposed to been dropping an EP together.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And what I decided to do, I'm gonna just drop a whole 5 songs. Like, you know, I always like dropping 12 songs per
Mhm.
project. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just add 5 songs to that chosen.
Mhm.
And then I'm supposed to do my wedding this year, September the 13th anyway. So I'm gonna surround that whole. That's my girl.
Wait. You're doing
I'm getting married this year.
okay.
Inshallah.
Where's my
Congratulations.
invitations?
You gonna get
Why
it.
am I not hosting the?
You gonna get
I'm
it.
just making sure.
That's a
like,
long time from here.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Man, come on, man. Don't play with me. I don't
So
gotta do that.
when it's all said and done, what do you want to be remembered for? Your legacy.
I think I want my legacy to be remembered as, you know, trying to bring the people together. You know, I ain't gonna
Already
stop,
doing
even
Do it.
though,
Please do it.
although
City
I don't
needs it.
think it's, you know, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna strive. I'm gonna fight for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully it happen. But that's what I want to be remembered at. You know, putting forgiveness within our communities, putting jobs, a stable living, and you know, because we need it. I'm tired of so many households is just fatherless,
Mm-hmm.
and I just hate that. I hate that we all suffer from that.
Yeah. Now, final question. This is for both of y'all. Because Tay, I definitely want to know this from your aspect. Both of y'all being inside of a life that a lot of people don't even get to witness or get to attempt to know how that mental is in that life, from everything that you've been through, from everything that you've already went through, even towards your future. If you could describe, Tay, this is for you first, and then Ralo, directly you after. But if you could describe just you as a man, as an artist, Ralo, you as a father, Tay, you got kids?
Yeah.
So both of you are as a father in 2025 and in the direction that both of you all are trying to go to in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
3 words.
3 words only.
I know business.
I like that.
You
I
said a
like
sentence
that.
or 3 words?
3 words. No, 3 words.
3 words.
3 words that describes basically everything from day one all the way to now, but also incorporates the direction that you're trying to go in.
Victorious.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Underdog
Uh-huh.
and chosen.
Just like that, man. Well, listen, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of the growth. 10+ years knowing you, you ain't changed not one bit. I love you for life.
Love you back, brother.
Fly Guy DC,
My Agent Simone.
Tay Savage, and
Appreciate
of course, Ralo.
Ralo.
Bam. Boom.